Hey everybody, it's Will from Creators Outlet and Outright Geekery. This just dropped from Scout Comics. I'm going to get my ugly mug off the page and put this full screen. This is a live screen over at Scout Comics and Comics Tags. So I want to talk about this. I was actually messaging James Hayek. God, I hope that's how you pronounce his name. Over at Scout earlier when I saw he had put this on his stories on all his social media, and I'm like, oh, dude, what's that? And he's like, well, this is dropping today, and blah, blah, blah. He mentioned something about later on hooking us up with a special giveaway for this, for the podcast. But anyhow, Scout Comics and Comics Tags have formed a new partnership. Scout Comics has been blowing up for like the last 2 years. It's no lie. They've got so many pieces in production for development, whether it's animation, live action, movie, TV, what have you. But they're trying something brandy new, a new way to collect comics to launch in partnership with Scout Comics and Entertainment this month, going on right now. Comics Tags is a way to both distribute and collect digital comics. So as much as I was against the idea, it seems to me, and I could be wrong, I've been wrong many times before, and I will be wrong many more times, this could possibly be the next evolution in the NFT. So instead of just original art, this way you can collect actual comic books, and they will be tagged and bagged, so to speak, and let's see what they have to say. It's a new way to collect digital comic books and address some of the biggest problems that comic publishers and comic collectors face. Comics Tags are hybrids of comic books and trading cards. Interesting. These limited edition collectible trading cards have a unique scratch-off code to download a PDF of the graphic novel featured on the card. So it's a complete trade paperback, so it's going to be like either a complete miniseries or a story arc and like an ongoing title, say like, like Stabity Bunny or Steak or something like that. These backers have interiors that are pulled right from the comic, giving you a glimpse of what you're getting and a fun art piece to hang onto along with the collectible card. So it's like a trading card inside almost what looks like a greeting card, but it's all like full art inside. Don Hanfield, partner and board member of Scout Comics, says, I've always felt like the digital sales for comics were not near the numbers they should be. Digital comics should be for comic publishers what the CD was for music labels or DVDs were for film studios. But digital comic sales account for less than 8 to 9% of overall sales industry-wide. I think this is because collectors want something they can touch and feel. Collectors want to collect. And digital comics don't hold a value, and they don't go up in value. James Hayek III, Comics Tag founder and president, who also happens to be a partner at Scout Comics, came up with a unique solution to this problem with comic tags. As a lifelong collector, I have hundreds of comic boxes at my house and storage unit that are difficult to access and unwieldy to handle. You ever try picking up a full, a few large, long comic boxes to move them around? I have to do that here, and man, I'm in a wheelchair, so it's not fun. You can't easily read the comics that he's collected. Digital comics should solve this problem, but I never loved digital comics because I couldn't touch them or feel them, so it never actually felt like collecting anything. Right on par with what I was saying in a show like a few months back. Comics Tags solves all of these problems. The new patent pending product makes digital comics collectible. Each comic tag looks and feels like a miniature comic book. Oh, so like the mini comics you used to get behind like action figures and stuff. Right down to the clear plastic comic sleeve each one comes with. Inside each mini comic cover is a limited edition collectible card that contains a unique code that allows the bearer to download a digital PDF of the comic book pictured on the card. Comic tags have a price point lower than buying typical print and digital trade paperbacks. Most graphic novels are priced between $14.99 and $29.99 each. The first wave of comic tags are launching at a retail price of only $6.99 each. For collectors, it's a fraction of the cost of a trade paperback price. For publishers, it's a whole new product line and profitable way to sell their digital books. I see so many publishers, Scout withstanding, that there's not many publishers that charge a lower price for digital, and after scanning their books and uploading them, there's no more cost. It's basically easy to distribute and download for people, but it's just that I like to feel the physical book in my hand. But I mean, this could be a whole new world for collecting trades. You're not going to need 6 or 7 bookshelves to house all your books. You can just put them in a very small area, lined up like in a small box on a shelf or something. So Comics Tag's first wave of release will be some of the most popular Scout Comics series to date. 8 titles in total. The Mall, White Ash. Wonder who's behind that one. James. It's an incredible book. You should get it, especially now that it's a fraction of the cost. Mindbender, Stabity Bunny, It Eats What It Feeds. Awesome book. Gut Ghost, Solar Flare, and The Source. The Source has been tapped for production. Coming on board in the near future. Comic tags will be tailored to each publisher's library with custom special variants, holographic chase cards. Here we go. Limited edition foil and metal cards, and of course, one-of-a-kind limited edition and artist-signed variant covers. So you're going to get all those gimmicky covers that everybody loves because, everybody's like, 90 comics suck. Then why are you buying everything that 90s comics was? Great stories. Some of the coolest gimmick covers on the planet, they're all back. And they've taken them up a notch, like with metal covers and, a whole bunch of other stuff now too. So the collectible card market is an international multi-billion-dollar business. So are comics. By combining these two collector favorites, we not only give collectors a new way to collect and read their favorite titles, but also provide a new revenue stream for publishers, creators, and retailers. We are in talks with other publishers now and expect to have more comic tag publisher partnerships to announce very, very soon, said James Hayek III. So the first wave is now available. So you're seeing the page, and of course there is merch to go along with this. There are comic tag T-shirts because Scout, the power of the Schwartz. Got a merchandising. So as you can see on the screen, it's it's showing like a whole bunch of stuff and books yet to come. To redeem, you can either Q-scan the code, or you can visit www.comicstags.com. Use your unique code, download your digital comic, and if you need to contact Comics Tags, you can email them at info@comicstags.com. So this is pretty cool because you're going to have the big collector factor. And that is with all the custom cards. You're going to have chase cards, hologram cards, limited edition foil metal cards, one-of-a-kind limited edition and artist-signed variant covers. So all I can think is this is going to force the grading companies to get out ahead of this, because for some of these limited edition chase covers, and especially the artist signed variants, people are going to want all these things. You know, once they download the book, they're gonna want to probably get the signed ones or the metal ones graded and slabbed in like little mini slabs. And I just don't know how you would go about holding any kind of value, or, be something that you could trade with other people. Not sure how that would work. But, there'll be many questions coming up, I'm sure. And the cool thing about this is that retailers out there that carry Scout Comics now could actually, order these for their stores and sell these, because the price point is amazing on them. And I'm down to get like a bunch of these books that I don't have. I have quite a few of them, and I subscribe to the monthly Scout box. I was never a big fan of Stabity Bunny, although I do have a special limited edition Stabity Bunny homage of the Incredible Hulk 1 cover. But, I definitely want to get Solar Flare and the Source. So, yeah, I would definitely buy those. But that's what's going on right now. You can head over to Scout Comics and check it out for yourself. It's right on their page. You can shop now. You can redeem right on the page. Set up your account, and you can you're reading away. This will be cool for me because I have a brand new tablet. But yeah, this is pretty damn cool. I am digging it. All right. As I find out more, I will update. Make sure you keep tuned to the Creators Outlet podcasts. Any news on this, we will talk. And I'm sure this will be a subject we'll be discussing on a special Friday afternoon Creators Outlet at 1 p.m. We're going across the pond to speak with comic book creator Russ Leach, creator of Only Death Can Save Us. And I think we'll be having this as a discussion topic, so everybody's welcome to come into the live chat and possibly join us live on the show. So for right now, this is Will for Outright Geekery and the Creators Outlet podcast, and this is what's new for Scout Comics today.